And I had no idea that I was writing a song about a person that I knew when I was writing it. Oh, my mom is literally bringing me a snack right now.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of At Home With. My name is Amira Hashish, and this week I caught up with pop star Justin Jesso about his life on lockdown. Now, Justin's had lots of big hits, including Stargazing with Kygo, but he treated us to a special performance. Here's what happened.
Well, tell me what is your setup? Where are you? How are you staying busy?
I'm at my parents' house, and for the first 14 days that I was here, I was quarantined within my parents' house. So I had to stay in one room, and my mom was so scared that I had the virus because I'd come from touring in Germany and then back to LA and then here.
Wow.
And she was so scared that I had the virus. This is Elvis, by the way.
Hi, Elvis.
She was so scared that I had the virus that she would bring me food, put it down, and then run away as fast as she possibly could.
Well, I suppose if you'd been touring and you were exhausted, it was just think of it as a kind of retreat.
Yeah, which is not so bad. It's 85 and sunny, and my mom feeds me. I think I've been in the kitchen once.
And yeah, really?
My mom makes every meal. My dad grills, and my mom every meal, snacks, breakfast. Yeah, it's like being a kid.
How do you think this is going to impact the music industry generally?
I think 2020 is dead for concerts.
Mm-hmm.
I do have something scheduled, a little tour that I may or may not be going on that I can't announce yet at the end of 2020, like November, December. I might go back out and support a friend of mine. But who knows? I think for really large gatherings, I've read it's spring or fall of 2021. And I think that's pretty accurate.
Now, we might not be able to go out to concerts, but we can still thankfully listen to stream music. And you have actually released a single during this lockdown phase, haven't you? Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so my new single is called If You're Meant to Come Back. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever written. And, you know, there was a big debate whether we should release music in this time or not, because all the ways in which we would traditionally get it out, like radio stations and press and, you know, everything's kind of in a different spot right now. So I decided to push ahead and do it because I felt like the world needed music. And this song specifically to me felt like the right sentiment for the time. It's called If You're Meant to Come Back. And I think we're all meant to come back together very soon. And hopefully this song gives us a little bit of hope. It was originally written by me and three other guys. And one of them is a guy named Phil. And I walked into my first session with Mac, Phil, and Plested. And Phil had just gotten back together with his girlfriend. And he said, I sat my girlfriend down and I gave her this speech. That's my dog.
Your dog's into it.
So anyway, he made a little speech. No one knows where we'll be in the future, but I know that I'll be waiting for you. So I'll let you go and fill whatever hole you're trying to fill. And if you're meant to come back to me, then you will. And she did.
Oh, and I'm going to say, please say she did.
She did. And I turned to him and I went, dude, that's a song. Have you ever thought about writing that song? And he goes, oh, I never thought of that. So then we sat down. Oh, this happened in Swindon, by the way.
Well,
we went to Swindon? Yeah. They had a house in Swindon.
Oh my gosh.
So I took the train and, went 2 hours to Swindon. And we wrote this song. And he kept talking about his girlfriend. And I related this to my ex-girlfriend. And, there's a lot of commonality here in this story that a lot of people have lived through, which is you have to let something go that you love in order to see it come back. And it did for him. And he kept talking about Emily this, Emily that, blah, blah, blah. And the more he talked about his girlfriend, Emily, the more I learned, oh, she's a songwriter. I went, wait a second. Emily who? And he goes, Emily Warren. I go, Emily Warren? I went to college with Emily Warren.
No.
Well, Emily Warren's a friend of mine from college. She's a huge songwriter. She wrote New Rules for Dua Lipa.
Oh my gosh.
And I had no idea that I was writing a song about a person that I knew when I was writing it.
Tell me what the first thing you're going to do when this lockdown comes to an end.
I think the first thing I'll do is Probably go to a restaurant. Maybe we'll go to a restaurant together. Maybe that'll be our first thing.
Oh, can we please? I would love it so much. Let's just go to a really lovely restaurant and have
Come
dinner.
to LA. The first thing I'll do is go back to LA. It's probably that's the first thing.
And the first thing I'll do is fly to LA because it is, of course, my spiritual home. So I will be there and we will go. What restaurant are we going to go to? There's so many.
Oh God, what's your favorite?
I love Gracias Madre.
Okay, we can do that.
Or Jelena if we're in Venice. Once we're out of lockdown, we'll both book our flights to LA. We'll go to dinner and we will toast the new chapter.
I mean, I'm kind of itching to get back to Europe. So I don't think that's going to be my first move. But eventually, you know, I want to get back out on the road and get back to performing and get back to, you know, being with people who are affected by the music, because that's my favorite part about what I do is meeting people who are affected by the songs that I make.
Justin, you're gonna perform for us. Thank you so much for taking the time today. I love the new single. I'm really excited about all the stuff you have ahead of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Oh, my mom is literally bringing me a snack right now.
This next one is called If You're Meant to Come Back, and it's one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. So I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Maybe I'm looking for a bit of suffering. Take a little time to feel the cracks. Maybe it'll hit when we're all alone again, thinking about what we used to have. I know what I'd say to get you to stay the night, sleeping by your side like the old times. But it's better for me if I set you free to decide. Either way we're gonna be alright, yeah. No one knows about tomorrow, but I know that I'll be waiting for you still. So I'll let you go to fill the void you're trying to fill. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. I literally just swallowed a bug. Oh my God, that was disgusting. Even if you go and fall in love with someone else, as much as it'll hurt me, I'll survive. But if you're lying with him, feeling by yourself, I'll still be yours to come and find. And you'll know what to say to get me to stay the night. I'm gonna fall in every time, 'cause no one knows about tomorrow, but I know that I'll be waiting for you still. So I'll let you go to fill the void you're trying to fill. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. Yeah, no one knows about tomorrow, but I know that I'll be waiting for you still. So I'll let you go to fill the void you're trying to fill. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. Ooh. Ooh. back to me, you will. If you're meant to come back to me, you will. I literally swallowed a bug right in the middle of that. Just inhaled a bug. Ah!